Okay, I'm actually slightly late again. It's probably time to get started. So, where we left this last time, I was wandering around this maze, and I was hoping to map it in my head because I couldn't reach a pen and paper because I had a cat sat in there. And since then, I've discovered two things. One is, this is not a small maze. I think it's about 112 rooms, I counted, because I did, after the stream, I did map the whole place out. And then, once I'd done all the work of mapping it all out manually on paper, I then noticed this button in the corner called Map, which gives you a map of the area, which I had no idea about. So, a lesson was learned there. Anyway, let's get on with it. I believe we were trying to find our companion who had been kidnapped by the demoness who was trying to seduce us and failed. So she's in here somewhere. We've been told we can use this object to find her, and that the demoness told us explicitly that the higher the value, the closer we are to her. I have suspicion that it is in fact the opposite, because the demoness tends to lie to us. So, yeah. Alright. Having said all of that, let's get on with it. Oh yeah, there's the room with the switches up there, which is that way. Lost again, map. Actually, how do you get there? To south, west to north. West to north. Okay. So. You flip the switch down and it melts into a flat metal plate. The strange plates melt into the wall and a large something or other. Button, I think is what it was going to say. Let's hit the button. Push the button. Push the usual button and the barrel wall begins to vibrate. The wall of the barrel opens up, revealing a descending staircase. Let's go in there. Oh, hello. It's not Naga, our companion, in her half-fish form. Don't look at me in this state, Doug. How come? That foul demoness trapped me in this horrible place. In my attempts to free myself from these chains, I've exhausted myself, ending up stuck in my Naga form in a less than princessly position. And you're beautiful, you look terrible, you remind me of little Godzilla, that's nice. I like the way you look right now, especially the hair. Without looking, I can't do much to help you. It seems... Actually, maybe that one. You look hurt. You looked. You're an impudent young man. I specifically told you not to. Oh. I'm sorry I didn't mean it. Please forgive me. That's it. I'm done playing this stupid game, demons. Do you hear me, Rex? You can find another companion for this irreverent, mundane. I quit. Okay. We found another way to lose. Guess we'll try that again. With this mouse pad. So that was this way and then back a bit, wasn't it? I think here and then north too. Yes. Should probably save after flipping all of these, just so I don't have to do it again. Large glowing button takes their place. That's what it said. Right, before I hit that, I'm going to save. That's number 8, I suppose. Should really number Crothall as well, but for some reason I've done it this way, so we'll carry on this way. Alright. Go. Well, look at the door. What does that tell us? Wow, where'd that door come from? Fair enough. Enter. Okay, let's not look at her this time. My eyes are sealed. What happened? Valdemar trapped me. Without looking, I can't do much to help you. Just do as you're told and remember not to look at me. Okay, what do you wish of me? Check out the manacles binding my wrists. I'm sure there's an easy way to uncuff them. Metria had me locked up in a second. And remember, don't even think of looking at me in this state. Okay, I'll check out the manacles. Right, so I should not look at her at any point. Let's look at the dress. Lovely pink gown that Nada wears when she's in a human form. It's lying on the ground. I don't think that'll help, but sure. Nada's dress is about 29 sizes too big for you. Hey, don't look over here. You're here from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Agony moss. It's blue agony moss, Doug. Don't touch it. It eats right through anything it touches. Anything. Everything except glass, I believe. It's especially good at quickly eating through metal things. So like manacles, then. Well, I'll be. Go figure. No way. Awesome. No fooling. Well, I'll be. Hey, just be careful with that moss and don't say I didn't warn you. So I'm going to need glass to put it in. I don't have anything glass to put it in. Yeah, smell and taste are both going to kill me. Taste is going to kill me. Don't know about smell. Can I smell it? I'm totally going to die. You sniff the dungeon wall and detect a sour acrid odour. Hey, look at me. You hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Oh, is that... Am I being told what to look at by the manacles? The metal manacles clamped around Nada's wrists are attached with chains to fixtures on the dungeon wall. Hey, look at me. You hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. So again, that's not... It wasn't the manacles then. I can't see anything else that is attached to her. And I don't think we can talk to her, but that's about it. Torch. Fine. And there's nothing else up here. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I already know about back in the maze. So possibly we need to go and get some of that stuff first. I don't remember if there was anything glass, but... Oh, can I not leave? Oh, I can. I was looking. Nada's rescue is your prime concern. Okay, returning the barrel won't further that cause. Alright, so we've just got to continue here then. What's this made of? Wood. What, everything? A mundane dunce you hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. I don't... What's... There isn't anything there except Nada. What about these manacles? No, they're the same. In the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. I don't even know what that is trying to tell me. What do you think we should do now? You should find a way of freeing me. Yes, that seems fair. How can I unlock these manacles? Metria was talking a lot in a strange language when she was chaining me to this wall, but I didn't notice any keys or locks. Who was she talking to? The thing that's calling me a mundane dunce, presumably. Get me out of these manacles and don't look at me in this condition. Oh, hang on. I don't know that this ever has any effect other than to make the screen go black and white, so now I guess that didn't help either. I can't go that way. Okay, let's read this. What does this say about blue agony moss? In case she's wrong, maybe there's something else that can touch it. Plants. Blue agony moss. Human caustic, eating through nearly anything it touches. Oh, okay, so she seems to know more than the compendium does. That's not very helpful. Second. Hold up. Let's just kind of look at it. I mean, I can't really taste it because that'll kill me. Can I cut some off with the sword? Hey, you're here from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Yeah, but how am I supposed to see them? I was kind of hoping that might make them appear, but it doesn't appear to be. Use the sword on the mantles. No. Excuse me. The problem is, I don't trust this game to have not locked us into a soft lock. Although it does seem, even by this game's standards, or indeed even by a Sierra's game's standards, it does seem particularly mean, if the solution is actually outside, to not let you back up the stairs again. And there's not really a good reason to prevent you going up the stairs. It's not like they've collapsed or something. It's just that the character thinks that he shouldn't order. So that sort of implies that we should just stay here, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And she doesn't have anything to say. Do you want a buttercup? Okay. Yeah, from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Like, so there's obviously some sort of invisible character. But I've got no idea how to make them visible. Nope. Look up on the dungeon? Nope, I don't know why I'm trying to do that anyway. Paper on the dungeon. Looks like you intend to put the brown paper. Hey, don't look over here. You hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. In fact, there really isn't any other object there. And I literally can't look at Nada because she'll get upset. Can I just do something stupid like take manacles? No. Open manacles. Oh, I have an idea. What about talk to the dungeon? Right. Hi, dungeon, you meekly intone. Hello, mundane, booms the response from a powerful unseen voice. Hey, mundane dunce, you hear from the vicinity of one of Nada's arms. Oh, okay, so that didn't help. Do you want me to... Can I talk to the moss? Is that what's talking? Talk to moss. Try out an original haiku on the blue moss. Not responding, it seems to appreciate poetry. Talk to the manacles. Politely ask the manacles to let Nada go. Oh, all right. The irritated but polite manacles respond. Here you go. Right. Turn away from remote while I get dressed. Okay, I'm looking away. Too late, I'm already dressed. You freed me and protected my honour, Doug. My respect for you has increased a notch. You seem to be a generally good mundane. I will continue to try to assist you in your quest for the prize. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? You're a generally good Naga too. Yes, please help. No problem, only doing my job. I'm thirsty. Do you care for a quick swim? I'm thirsty, how about you? Let's go with you're generally a good Naga too. That was just the most weird puzzle. But okay, fine. Up the stairs. Oh, that's sealed forever. Probably for the best. map. I can't remember where anything is, however. Oh, we see. Oh, we get the text while we're going. I don't know that he's not gonna. It's not gonna tell us in the description whether there's any objects in the room. Okay, fine. Where are we now? Oh, black. What's that? There's some indentations on its surface. Can I have it? No. Where are we now? Okay. Left up. Mirror. You see yourself. Can I have it? No. Okay. Not really sure what that was for. Maybe Nada's got an idea what we should be doing. Door jar seems pretty odd. I wonder if there's a way for us to take it out. If I take it out, I mean get rid of it, of course. I'll bet there's a way out through that door. Okay. So that is crikey. No idea where that is. Somewhere in this maze. We have done this section, haven't we? Okay, we've got a pad. Oh, that's the little teleporter pad. Okay. Let's get on it, because I can't remember where it goes. I can't go that way, so... Left and right and right. A mortar. We got points for that, so it must mean something. Shallow stone mortar contains nothing. It assumes there must be a pestle as well then somewhere. There's the teleporter again. Ah, there's the door ajar. Okay. This door is ajar. This is going to be a joke about a jar, isn't it? Do we put the lid on it or something? It's going to be something like that. Okay, at least we know where it is then. Through the teleporter. Which is up in that top left corner. Oh, we get a little icon for it. That's helpful. Not sure what that icon is for. Oh, the plaque. Oh, okay, so everything is marked on the map, which is quite handy. So, where was the mirror then? That was... Okay, that's the mirror there. Okay, so... Carry on. Is that suggesting there's something in that room? No, it's just an exit. Okay. Not on that side. Not on that side. Can't go further up. Right. Pause for Chocobon. Chocobon. Nom nom nom. Oh, this is technically ASMR. I don't know what ASMR is. I just think any weird noise is ASMR. Just as I suspected and remembered. A pestle. So what are we powdering? A buttercup? I don't think so. The flower? Oh God, it's a pun. It's flour. Okay. I mean, there's not much point peddling it, it's flour. Fancy tired of this pointless activity, yes, fair enough. I wonder what else we're going to put in there. Right, I'll work my way back. Let's get side again. Are there any more objects in here? Or? Can we grind up some of that agony moss without glass? Mirror is made of glass, but it doesn't really contain anything. No, it can't be made to contain anything very easily. What's in here? Anything? No. I feel like this is all just empty from here, isn't it? At least there's nothing on the map. Nope, not there. Not there. Press the button again. Can we actually press that? Oh, we can, okay. That's handy. Because otherwise we won't be able to collect any moss. I don't want to look at the door, I want to go in it. Hello there, Whiskey Juliet, how are you doing? Oh, and you chickened in as well. I didn't hear the sound effect. Oh no, you didn't. I'm reading a line from earlier. Ignore that. Can I don't feel like this, because it's not glass, so that... no. Oh, there we go. That's the sound effect I was looking for. So, thank you for that. I don't know, maybe this is a red herring. Maybe the blue moss is a red herring. But thanks, hope you're well. Yes, I'm alright. Very much in Christmas mode now, hence sweeties that you can just about make out. In fact, I'm going to eat another one now. I do love a Choco Bomb. Not sponsored by Nestle, but if they want to give it a go, I'm happy for it. No, quite so. The problem, of course, with eating sweets on stream is that I have to wait until I finish them before I can talk again. Well, yes, being full of ham is always a good state. Do like a ham. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this maze. I think we're going to need to mortar and pestle something, and it might be that moss, but we can't pick the moss up unless we've got something made of glass, because it'll burn, well, no, because it'll burn through anything else, in which case it'll burn through the pestle and mortar. So maybe it is a red herring. Intriguing. Do you know this game, incidentally, Whiskey? Companions of Xanth. Exit is that way. Boink, 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 boink. Out. Rubble. Oh, that looks particularly interesting. Sky, desert. So, which, I think, yeah, I think we can go in any of these directions. I think that will take us into the barrow again. That will get told off by Naga. And that way just takes us back to the river, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the barrow. That gets us told off. That takes us to the spring, excuse me, not the river. I'm not that familiar with fantasy dungeon crawlers in general. It's an untapped genre for me. It's not actually a dungeon crawler. Although I had that when I was playing this last time, because this looks massively like a dungeon crawler. It's actually just a maze. It's a point-and-click adventure, but it has an actual dungeon maze in it. So yeah, I had somebody raided me at some point when I was playing this last week, because they saw that in the thumbnail and were like, "Oh, great, a dungeon crawler." It was like, no, it's not a dungeon crawler. Tiny barbs. I don't think there's anything out here. There's not even really anything I can... You have to be holding on spring before you can do that. Yes, barely. Okay. Do you have any sensible advice? Door ajar. Yeah. Yeah, I know that much. But that's the open desert. We can't go that way. That just takes us back where we were. Which does quite strongly suggest the answer is still inside the barrow. What is my quest? So it's a very peculiar game, this. I only distantly remembered playing a demo of it when I was a kid, and the only thing I could remember about it was the intro, and the intro being quite unusual, like as in the playable intro, the section of the demo really, which is the opening is you get dumped by your girlfriend and moping around the house. You're a sort of implied you're like a sort of an older teenager. And moping around the house, your friend rings you up and says, "I've got this great new game called Companions of Xanth, you should try it." And he sends it to you, and the whole opening sequence of the game is you unwrapping the game, taking the CD out, putting it in your computer, and all of this stuff. It was tremendously meta. And then, of course, once you've got the game running, you essentially are transported into the world. And you're told that in this world of Xanth where you are competing with one other mundane, i.e. human, to win the prize. I don't think it's been specified what the prize is, but yeah, that's the setup. It's just this entirely silly high fantasy nonsense. And it's largely just a setup. Apparently it's based on a bunch of books by, I think Piers Anthony might be the author, who's an author I'm not familiar with. But apparently he's big on puns, and so the entire game is absolutely laden with them. And a cursory internet search to check that the game even ran at all suggested that that's one of the reasons people hate it, is because there's moon logic in a lot of graphic adventures, but this isn't moon logic, this is really stupid pun-based logic, apparently. So, for instance, I arbitrarily decided to I had a buttercup and I put it into the mortar, and it turned into flour, because it's a flower. You see? That's the sort of level that we're operating at. And so everything that you encounter, every puzzle you come across, you're trying to read it 5 different ways to try and figure out where the pun is. So specifically what we're trying to do right now, because we have to go through this barrow to continue, where is it? There is I think we have to go through the teleporter, which is up. Where is it? I actually can't find it currently. it down here? No. Maybe it's up a bit. Oh, there it is in the corner. So there's a little pad here, and then we can step on that, and that'll take us to this other part of the dungeon. And then from here, I think... Oh no, it's this one. Okay. So, our companion here, Nada, who is a Naga, suggests that this is the way we should be going. This is described as a door ajar, and we can't go through it, we can't move it, but she says, I definitely think this is the way we should go. And it's going to be some sort of irritating pun on jar. So like, we're probably going to have to put a lid on it, or something like that, is what I'm feeling at the moment. But unfortunately I've got nothing that would assist us at all in that regard. I don't think Nada's got anything else to say. Yeah, take it out. I mean, get rid of it. I bet there's a way out through that door. Strange. And we can't open it. Carefully inspecting the door ajar, you fail to find a sufficient handhold. The last puzzle, Nada was manacled in a room below where we are now, and the solution to that puzzle, there was a whole bunch of red herrings in that room. The actual solution was to talk to the manacles and ask them to release her. There was no clue. Well, no, there was a clue. Actually, there was a repeated clue, which was there was a voice in the room that we couldn't identify where it was coming from. And it turns out it was the manacles. But yeah, so that's where we are. That's the sort of level of logic that we're operating on. I've just done this. Get back to the game. T. Is that making me think there's a... No. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just randomly clicking on things now. What do you have on your person? So I've got a mortar and pestle. The mortar has some flour in it, which was previously a flower. I've got a device that was being used to find Nada. I have a sword from Isthmus Village that was given me for a different thing that I did. And it's grown a gem since we got it, which is quite strange. This is a T, as in for golf. That is a grappling hook, essentially. That's a rope and a anchor. No, it's not going to work. We'll come back to that in a minute. We've got some plastic wrap from the computer game that we've somehow managed to bring into this world. The paper was also on the computer game, and 3D glasses were also part of the computer game. So far, their only function appears to be a joke. Well, sort of. It's a gimmick, perhaps, rather than a joke, which is we can take them off and the game goes black and white. Now, if we put them back on again, it becomes colour. So, there's that. Oh, and then this is the Compendium of Xanth, which sort of, you know, is like your Civilopedia. It explains some of the lore about things that you might come across. Magical things. What about a door ajar? No, it's not listed. I'm learning about magical things, famous places. No. So, there may be other stuff in the barrow, but I don't think so, because it seems to be being quite honest when we're looking at this map view that there are different icons when the room has something in them. So I've been to every room that has a different icon. And that's where I've found the mortar and the pestle. There is also other items that I can't pick up in here. There is a mirror and a stone plaque on one wall that has nothing written on it, but has some indentations. So maybe I could pestle it. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I've got no other ideas. Right, that's back through here somewhere. Is it that one? Or is that the mirror? That's the mirror. Oh, there it is. That way, that way, that way. Stone plaque. Pestle the stone plaque. No, there wouldn't be any pun in that. Plaque. The door is ajar. It needs to be opened or unscrewed or taken. Yeah, I think it's a fair point. I haven't tried to take it, but I think we've got another hint there. There wouldn't be any pun in using the pestle on the plaque. The only pun I can think of regarding plaque would be like tooth plaque. Teeth. No, that's not really working. Plaque. Tell me about the plaque. Oh, touch the plaque. The only thing you're able to spell out is the word Mac. So it's a Mac plaque. Mac. Plaque. Plaque. Mac. Don't know. If there's a pun there, I'm not seeing it. But let's go and try your idea with the door. Which I believe is round this way. Yes. I think I've tried taking the door already. No, I haven't. You reach out to take the door. When your fingers touch its wooden surface, the door disappears. A small empty jar appears on the floor. Because it's a door and a jar. Oh my! I said to loads of people when I started streaming this last time that I really like puns. And I think this game is starting to ruin them for me. But anyway, I get it, Doug. The door wasn't only a jar, it was actually a jar. That's the dumbest thing I've seen around here. That seems fair. Yeesh, when will the punishment stop? Oh god, I think I'm going to be sick. Can we kiss now? Yes, he's definitely a teenager. I'm going to go with oh god, I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, fair enough, it didn't matter. Right, give me that. Because I now want to go and put moss in it. Which way is that? That way. Thank you for your suggestion though, Whiskey. You're clearly on the right level for this game. That one. Oh, that's the black again. Where am I going? Oh, to the room with the buttons in it, which is down here and around here. This button. Yes, legend. Yes, that name didn't mean anything to me, except for the fact that Genesis Temple, I watch quite a lot. He's been sort of half threatening to do Shannara for some time, like it's been a running gag for several of his streams that he's intending to play that, but keeps on playing something else instead. And I didn't even realise that, yeah, there's like 3 graphic adventures that Legend made, and I think Shannara was the last one and is considered the best. They ended up making Unreal 2. That's fascinating, isn't it? And it's full of puns. I'm trying to imagine an Unreal full of puns. Very strange. Right, anyway, let's go down here. Now, can I get any of this in a jar? Fill the jar with blue moss. Jar isn't even open. Alright. Open jar. You open the empty jar, gaze around inside for a moment. Why? Okay. Fill the jar with blue moss. Okay. And now I've just got some. But it's supposed to burn through anything, so quite how I'm holding it onto it is mysterious. Can I put it in the mortar? Blue moss would eat through the mortar. That is a fair point. Well, I've got some anyway, so that's good. Up. I suppose we should go through the door. I've never actually played Unreal 2. I played the original Unreal, and then Unreal Tournament, which was, in my view, the best one. I played that one to death when I was a student. And then Unreal 2, I don't think I even knew Unreal 2 existed until recently. Excuse me. Because, am I thinking of the right game? Is Unreal 2... No, I'm thinking of Quake 4. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about Unreal 2 then. Interesting. I've forgotten where the door was. Was it through the teleporter? It was. A lot of people don't like Unreal 2. I quite like it. It's maybe not a good Unreal game, but it's a good sci-fi FPS. Fair enough. I mean, I often find... I've always been very biased when it comes to Unreal, in the sense that people get misty-eyed and nostalgic about Unreal, and I maintain the original Unreal looked really good, but it was a fairly horrible to mediocre shooter. Unreal Tournament, on the other hand, was a brilliant shooter. But like going back to Unreal, I think the weapons just feel terrible in that game. But yeah, never played 2. Okay, that's. I did wonder if that might be a controversial statement. So, thank you. Where am I going? That way, through the door. All right. I feel like I should probably save. Save. That one. You're sort of going in the wrong order. I mean, I totally agree. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, there's a tree. Oh, can we actually not go through here? Oh, we can't go through the door because there's a tree. I didn't even notice. Look at the tree. It blocks the entrance. Quite like Quake 4 is a sequel to Quake 2, but people hate on that for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I've not played that one. I saw... I assume it must have been Civ 11's sort of... Oh, was it? Oh, no, hang on. It might have been... what's his name? Noah Gervais. I think he might have done an 8-hour video on the Quake series. I don't know if you know that guy, but I'm quite a fan of his. But I think he did one on the entire Quake franchise recently. And that was the first time I think I'd ever seen Quake 4. I didn't know that they'd made one. Right. I could potentially climb that. I assume I'm meant to, like, burn it or something with the moss, aren't I? Okay. Wow, melted. Empty the contents of the jar into the ironwood tree. Nothing happens at first, but you soon hear a sizzling and cracking sound, and the massive tree is gradually eaten away by the caustic moss. When it's completely gone, only a residual slime remains. Ugh. Well, okay. Can I put the slime in the jar? Can you put the jar in it? You intend to dissolve the jar. You can't do it in the purple slime. I just want to pick it up. Am I not allowed the slime? Okay, fine. Can I put it in the mortar? Can I take the slime? Even the slightest traces of the moss touching it would be suicidal. Alright. I guess we'll just walk over it, which seems equally suicidal. Are we about to die? A small blue gem emerges from within the hilt of the sword and glows slightly. Okay, so the sword's growing every so often, which is interesting. I think we must have moved beyond the region of Earth, Doug. This area feels more like the region of fire. First void, then Earth, now fire. This is really weird. Not really, Doug. That's the order I'd expect to find them in heading south toward the gap. What gap? The gigantic chasm divides northern and southern Xanth. We're on the northern side of this chasm, which we call the gap. Humphrey's castle lies on the southern side of the gap. How many more regions are there before we get to the chasm, Nada? Well, let's see. The next one will be water, and the one after that is air. And I guess that's the last one. Walking down a long tubular tunnel. An oppressive heat emanating from the end of the tunnel distorts your view. Nada hiccups. I think that warrants another save. 10. 10. Tunnel end, stalactites. Rock formations hang from the ceiling near the massive opening. I thought we were going to get some sort of pun on stalactites, but apparently not. Can I take one? You can't take the stalactites. Can I cut one off with a sword? I don't know why I want to do this. When you've tried, attaching a sword to some stalactites has never been accomplished. I do like the sarcastic tone, I have to admit. The sarcastic tone in this game does make me smile. Anyway. Tunnel end. Can we look at it? Oh, hang on, we've got another direction to go. Oranges and reds of intense heat, so I feel like if we go down there, we'll die. Let's go this way instead. Oh. You stand before a bubbling lake of lava. A narrow path leads off to the southeast. Nada watches you. Pointy rock. Lava. Path. Well, that would seem to be about it. Look at the pointy rock. Position between the path and the lake. Okay. We can go backwards. That doesn't seem to match up with that path, but okay. Because it's not that way. Oh. A molten man emerges. Oh, okay. And a dog. A hot dog. And a fireman. Okay. And that's some sort of weird opening in the pointy rock. Should we talk to the fireman? The dog snarls angrily at you as you turn toward the fireman. You step back in fear of the molten hound. Hot dog? It's no eat verb. Talk to the hot dog. Growls menacingly at you. I've got no bone. Hot bone. Trying to think of a pun. No, I'm not getting it. What's this opening? The opening inside of the pointy rock must have been caused by something falling from above. There's nothing inside it. I'm not saying that as being having caused by something falling from above, but okay. It's also an opening. Okay, that just takes us back where we were. What's the joke here? Hot dog, fireman. There's no other... What do you think, Nala? Yes, Doug. You look uncomfortable. What's the problem? It's so hot in here, I feel that I'm about to expire. Why don't you put your hair up in a bun? What makes you say that? There's nothing else to do right now. Really sure you want my hair up in a bun? Oh, okay, is this actually part of a puzzle solution? I thought he was just being a teenager again. Yeah. If you insist, you're really going to owe me for this one, Doug Mundane. Here you go. Nala puts her hair up in a bun and hands it to... Oh, good lord, we have to put the hot dog in a bun. Oh man. This is simultaneously as dreadful as it is genius. This is amazing. Do you want the bun, hot dog? The molten hound barks loudly at you, baring its teeth. Oh, okay. So am I supposed to, like, make it run at me and then capture it in a bun or something? Maybe I give it to the fireman. No? Can I put it on a rope? No. There's a joke here about hot dogs and buns, but I can't see what it is. Can I throw it? No, I don't have a throw. Put the bun in the opening. Why burn the bun in the pointy rock? So, anything we put in there gets burned. Interesting. I can't believe this level of sarcasm and punnage came out of the studio from Virginia, USA. I tell you what, it does make me want to read the books. I'm fascinated to know what the books are like. You know, so that's good. That means the author at least will be pleased that some 30-odd years after he had this game made, he might get a sale of a digital book. I don't even know if he's still alive. Anyway, what are we gonna do with this bun? Let's see if there's other things to see. I assume there must be a reason we can go that way rather than going the way we've been sort of implied we should. But given how mean this game can be, I suspect we might just fall into the lava and die. Let's find out. Look at the path. Dangerous path of rocks, jutting up from boiling lava. Yeah, we're totally going to die. Let's go. You're already on it. Okay, so we is that the way we've come? No, because we came from that direction. Baffling. I feel like we definitely are going to die if we go that way. Let's go to the tunnel end. Yeah, we've totally... Oh! Right. So, that is directly in front of us is to the right. This compass makes no sense, but okay. I kind of feel like we should be able to throw the hot dog somewhere, but we don't have a throw verb. Okay, so yeah, when we hit this, we're actually walking over there. So really, that should be that one. But anyway. Narrow path leads off to the southeast. Okay, so that's the southeast. Molten man emerges. What can we do? Can we take the hot dog? You can't take the hot dog. We can't talk to either of them. And we can't put that in there. Can we put the bun on the hot dog? No. Can we put the bun on the fireman? You can't put a bun on a fireman. Sorry, stupid of me. Has anything happened to this sword? Green gem and a blue gem, but nothing useful. Yeah, talk to no other again. What do you think we should do now? A hot dog would be afraid of a bun if it really looked like you were going to use it. A loaded hot dog bun. I've heard everything. Mustard, ketchup, relish. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Loaded would sort of seem to go that same way. I don't think I've got an eat verb. Can you think of a way of convincing that hound you mean business? I'm working on it, of course. No, I can't. I feel worthless and weak. I'm working on it. Oh, okay. So she's not going to help us. I mean, a loaded... We can't go back, can we, from here? Oh, we can. Okay, so the cavern's still in play then, where we have a mirror and a plaque that we still don't know what the use is of, if you see what I mean. I mean, none of that would seem to relate to ketchup or similar, unless there are puns in all of those things. I mean, ketchup, relish. There's definitely room for puns there. Oh, I see. It's the locations we were just in. Oh, sorry, there is actually an eat option when we click on it. I didn't notice. Alright, let's do that. Forwards. Does that threaten a hot dog if we eat a bun in front of it? Yes, very good. Okay. Bun. Smell the bun? It smells like a hot dog bun. Eat the bun. Hot dog buns are very dangerous. You wouldn't want to risk it. This game just gets more peculiar with every line of dialogue, or line of description. Put the bun in the lava. Throwing the bun in the lava will be the end of it. Open the hot dog bun? Nothing could be as permanently open as a hot dog bun. Okay, that made me laugh. Oh, hello there, Beam. How you doing? I hope you're prepared to do some pun-based work here, because we're having to work through some serious puns in this game. It's tough going. Okay. I can't think how anything that we have available to us at the moment, I can't see how any of it helps. I will try. I'm terrible at puzzle games. Yeah. So I was saying to Whiskey a minute ago that this is a game that I only distantly remembered from my childhood. I only ever played the demo, and I googled it before I started streaming just to make sure it still ran. And yeah, most of the bad reviews of this game are people extremely irritated that it's not just moon logic like you get in most graphic adventures, it's pun-based moon logic. For X inventory, for Y in game, V and verbs, yeah, absolutely. And that actually works upsettingly often in this game. I still have... This is still full of flour. Because I put a flour in it earlier. Flour as an ingredient for something that would go in a hot dog bun? It's not immediately helping. So this is a hot dog, you see, and we asked our companion here to put her hair in a bun, so now we have a bun, and she suggested that we can use the bun. If it was fully loaded, it would threaten the hot dog. So we're trying to determine what it means to fully load a hot dog bun. It's got lovely art, yeah. I sort of, it figures, I think, like a lot of people who were watching this in the last stream were like, I've never heard of this, and you know, I think of myself as a big point-and-click fan. I've never heard of this, and I think it deserved a bigger audience. Definitely, this game. It's not, you know, completely impenetrable like certain graphic adventures are. I never looked at this, but I knew the name. I always assumed it was Magic adjacent. Yeah, that seems fair. Companions of Xanth. Yeah, I don't know that I ever saw it in a shop or anything like that. I only ever had a demo of it on, like, you know, PC Gamer or something. Yeah, anyway. This has got to be involved somehow, hasn't it? This is like an oven. So we need to threaten the hot dog, but wait, we're just going to burn it if we put it in there. So we can't do that. Do we grill some onions or something? What? Fascinating. Okay, let's go back to the barrow, in case there is something back there. Actually, what was that animation? Was that just bubbling? I'm just used to things coming out of the lava. I was just checking. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Alright. Back. That way. Get all the bad. Right. Then we've got a mirror up here. Look in the mirror. You see yourself. I don't know how that helps with a hot dog. I don't think it does. Talk to the mirror. Who is the stupidest mundane of all? It's a fair point. Oh, I don't know. Open, close, look at. Oh, I see. I didn't know that was an option. Railings in the eastern wall. Put, take mirror. Doesn't budge. Put. I don't really have anything to put in a mirror. I'm trying to think of puns about putting something in a mirror. Not immediately seeing one. Do you know what? I'm going to confess to Nada that I don't know what we should do. I can't. I feel worthless and weak. And weakless in work. Damn. I was really hoping she was going to give us a hint there. Okay. Fine. Let's go and have a look at the plaque. Stone plaque. Rusty nail, which I can't see. There are some indentations on the surface, and if we touch it, the only thing we're able to spell out is the word Mac. Big Mac hot dog? Not really. No, I don't think any of that makes sense, but let's try. It wouldn't be Wouldn't be any pun in that, yeah. So it's looking for a pun, possibly, about a plaque with Mac written on it. Attach the anchor to the plaque. Why not try attaching the anchor to you right here? Fine. I don't think I needed to be insulted for that, but alright. I was trying to prise it off the wall, wasn't I? It's not that silly. We still have the... Well, I suppose, yeah, we didn't have a reason to get rid of it. That's why we've still got that. There's not much point in turning it on. Oh, you can turn it off then. Talk to the plaque. Raggedy plaque, don't talk back. You yell at the stone plaque. Open the plaque. Close the plaque. Take the... Oh, I can't do that. Immensely heavy. Put the rope on a plaque. We can throw the rope. Can we put the bun on the rope? Realise it won't do any good, alright. Can we put the bun in a jar? Can we put the bun in a mortar? Can we wrap the bun in plastic? Can we put it in brown paper? Okay. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, there's that moss that burns through things. Maybe, well, no, because if we put it in the bun, it would burn through the bun. Tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to have a thinking Choco Bomb. Choco Bomb. Incidentally, before I eat this, I will tell you a story about how I discovered Choco Bombs, which was a random guy in a lift in a car park in the centre of Liverpool offered me one. True story. Well, they're double wrapped. I thought it was safe. It turns out they're really good. No, there's nothing else in here, is there? I don't think so, anyway. I'm not seeing anything else on the map that sticks out. The buttons, that leads down to the room with the blue moss that burns through things, but I don't think that's any use, but we could pick some more up, at least in theory. Hopefully it'll go, there's no point in picking any more of this up. Use jar on the blue moss. Okay, we got some more. Can I put it on the bun? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we did that. I mean, it's already... Okay. Can I... Getting tired of the grind. Back up again. Actually, wait a minute. No. Well, there are some talking manacles down there. Can we talk to them again? Talk to manacles. Manacles don't seem to be in a talkative mood right now. Fine. Well, I guess that's it for this one. No, nothing down here. That's slightly strange. It's not that strange, but it's slightly different to what I'd expect. Let's just check that one just to be sure. Let's figure out how to get there. Pretty sure there's nothing here. There is nothing here. And then we go back outside again. But there's nothing very interesting out here. Look at the sky. If you're a bird, you can fly around in it. Oh, what a nice thought. The expansive desert stretches out of sight in all directions, disappearing on a fuzzy horizon. And some rubble that has nothing interesting in it. Road. Sparkling pool resumes on the far side, leading away into the distance. Which poses the question why we can't just walk through it. But we're not allowed, so we can't. Rubble, Love Spring. I assume it will be bad if I drink from the Love Spring, which is what I'm going to save before doing it. The Love Spring was involved earlier in, I cannot remember what number I'm overwriting now. Probably 2. 11. The Love Spring was involved earlier in an evil demoness was trying to trick us into drinking from it, so that we would fall in love with her instead of playing the game. So I assume, even though she's no longer here, that it would still be bad. Yeah, I've just lost the game now, because now I'm in love with Nala. Oh damn, now you've gone and fallen in love with me forever. You'll never stand a chance at the game now, Doug. Foolish Doug. Why didn't you listen to me when I told you to consult with me before doing foolish things? Nala, I love you. That's what they all say, especially when they've just drunk from a Love Spring. You've been quite a disappointment, Doug. Oh dear. So now we go back to the sort of host guy. There we go. I must admit, I would have been tempted to do the same thing, Doug, but I'm afraid you've taken yourself out of the running for the game prize. You lose. Fair enough. You will restore. Okay. We can't go that way. It's open desert. There's nothing else here. The only way we can go is back to here. That's the open desert as well, or the void rather. That goes back to the spring. That takes us back into the barrow. I have a door. You can't, it's wide open. You can still knock on a door that's wide open. I take issue with that line. Close the door. Hinges. They're nice. Obviously the work of a fine metalsmith. Can I have them? Removing the ornate hinges from the door will be much more difficult than it looks. You'd probably scratch them up in the process as well. You sure I can't have these hinges? I don't know why I want them, but simply the fact that they're an item on the screen makes me want them. I've played point-and-click adventures before. Can we talk to them? Okay. That's not as insane as it might seem for people who have just joined. That's the solution to the manacle puzzle earlier, was you'd had to talk to the manacles and just ask them nicely to let go. Okay. Open the door again. Dramatic noise. And moths. It looks very dark. It's not actually dark because it's full of torches. Anyway. So this isn't helping, really. We still need to work out what to do about the hot dog, who is up here somewhere. Through that, and then back out through there. Mind your rock is way too pointy to hold anything. It's very... It seems very obviously oven-shaped to me. Like we're supposed to cook something in it. But I don't know what we've got that we could cook. Some blue moss. Well, I burned the blue moss in the pointy rock. Quite so. Let's look at the fireman. He's completely out of molten lava. He seems to have a small drinking problem. Is that a joke? I can't work out if that's a joke. Look at the dog. Hottest dog you've ever laid eyes on. You feel a little hungry, and you're a little afraid that he is too. Can we attack him with a sword? Molten hand barks loudly at you, baring its teeth. Apparently not. Can we attack the fireman with a sword? Dog snarls angrily. No, we can't. It's a hot dog bun. We must have to put something in it, but what? What do we have? Because that's definitely the joke. She like talks about it being a fully loaded, which to me means, like you say, like ketchup and grilled onions and that sort of business. But we don't have any of those things. Hot dog would be afraid of a bun if it really looked like you were going to use it. A loaded hot dog bun, now I've heard everything. Can you think of a way of convincing that hound you mean business? Onions. Quite agree. We need crispy ones. That's what you want on a hot dog. At least that's what I want on a hot dog. Is this a Condiments Commandments joke because of the plaque? Condiments Commandments? I mean, I just can't rule anything out in this game. I just can't rule anything out. Which is, I've said this already, but that's simultaneously what is so irritating and brilliant about it. It is a stretch, but several of the solutions so far have been equal stretches. So, I don't know. Ten condiments from the plaque. Why does the plaque have Mac written on it? That's the other question. Mac. With a K. That's the only part we can make out. So are we meant to... I mean, I think I tried that. Is that like, are we meant to sort of fling flour onto it to sort of, you know, reveal the message or something like that? And I tried that and it didn't like that. Throw the moss at it? I got nothing else. Moss on the black. There won't be any pun in there. Hot dog on the black? No. What's the pun to do with a plaque? The only thing you're able to spell out is the word Mac. Nope. T. Nope. Right, I'm just going to use everything on the plate. That's the stage we've reached. I can close the jar. Oh, I see. Right, it's only when it's open we've got some because we've got access to it. I get it. Can I use the closed jar? No. What about the pestle? What about the mortar? What about the finder? And the sword, and the tea, and the tome, and the plastic, and the paper. Are you... Okay. You press the flattened paper against the plaque and punch a small hole in it with the nail. Right, because we're going to do a rubbing. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Alright, I'll accept that. The paper hangs directly in front of the stone plaque. Maybe with the pestle? No, maybe with the flower. Maybe, what are we putting on the paper? No, and not the jar. Well, we've got a step closer. Oh, hang on, flatten. It's already flat. Crumble it. Oh, rub. Rub? Oh, I need to rub it with something. Rub it with the pestle. It makes you uneasy. Rub it with... Well, that's going to burn through it, isn't it? Rub it with that. Rub it with a hot dog. What do you want me to rub it with? Oh, hello, FTP. Have I got any butter? Not anymore, which is concerning. I did have a buttercup, which in this game is something that produces butter. However, I put the buttercup into the mortar earlier where it became flour. So unless I can get it back out of the mortar and turn it back into an actual flour, that's not going to work. Can we crumple it? It needs to be held in the brown paper for now. I've got to be able
and
to
I wanted to pick a song that was
good choice,
exactly
FTP.
perfect. A song that let me say thank you.
It's so moving.
A song that looked back retrospectively.
Such a good choice. Okay, so he didn't actually play Canyon.mid at his retirement, but he should have done, and that's the point. Right. I still don't know what I'm doing with this. Can we talk to the paper? No. Would it be? I would have thought like a stone or something, like a pestle would work. Use the pestle with the paper. No? I mean, you would use the pestle with the poison, but this poison, no, it doesn't like that for some reason. And the flour, but that doesn't do anything either because it's already flour. Like it would be charcoal or something, wouldn't it? That'd be what you'd rub on a piece of paper to get the message. But I've never seen any of that. Inexhaustible fuel supply. Is it charcoal? No. Open. The pillar with the poison and the vessel with the pestle. What's that from? That sounds familiar. What about... Do the plants outside, by any chance, happen to have... oh, I've gone the wrong way. I didn't need to go through here. Do they happen to have ink-based properties or something? I don't remember that being mentioned, but at this point, I'll try anything. You, plant. Just tiny barbs. Can't cover with sharp barbs. Can we cut it? Maybe we're putting the sword on the desert plant. Can I not? I mean, it's a sword. It cuts things. Is that not implied? I guess that's the same. Touch the plant? Nope. Okay. The court jester with Danny Kay. That doesn't mean anything to me, which is surprising given that I thought it seemed familiar. That way. Do you have anything to say? No. It feels like we probably have everything we need, though. We're just not thinking punnily enough. I assume that little blob there means you can... excuse me, means you can go downstairs. I assume that's all that means. Because you can. Via that button. Doesn't help us much though. Blue moss, which you already got. Torches that we can't do anything with. Manacles that are no longer speaking to us. There's not anything else down here. And those torches are the same as the one upstairs. So that doesn't help. So then the only other thing we've got is... where is he? Oh, it's that one. Is this mirror. Which shows us ourselves, because that's what mirrors do. Oh. Yeah, maybe the message is backwards or something and we need to put it in the mirror once we've got it. Maybe something like that. But we haven't got the message yet. Brown paper having from the package Ed sent you. Yes, well, that's true. Touch it through the paper. The brown paper's in the way. I don't want to crumple it because it's there, but it also wouldn't help. Pop the plastic on the paper? No. Flatten it with a tome? No. Can I just... What's there? I'm going to rub it with something, and that's not going to work. What about if we crumple it and then put it on the plaque? Press the crumpled ball of paper against the plaque or it rolls out of the hand. I didn't think it was that crumpled, but okay. Okay, flatten it out then. And then you can apply it. paper hangs directly in front of the stone plaque. So we have to do a rubbing here. That must be the point, because we've got a rub verb. But we don't have anything transferable, for want of a better term. I'm just going to do the same thing again that got us to this point. I'm going to just use all of these things on the paper, which I'm sure isn't going to help, because I've basically tried this already. No. 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 And taking these off isn't going to help. No. Sod it. I'm going to check the walkthrough, because I'm not getting anywhere with this. Oh dear. That's a problem. Oh, shh. Spectacular. Thanks, game. Thanks a bunch. Right, so I know how we fully load a hot dog, at least. We fully load a hot dog by putting mustard on it. Mustard, you might well say. We haven't seen any of that. No, it's in the kitchen back in the player character's house, which is a location that we left many, many hours ago. And we were soft locked from the minute we left. I'm, again, as irritated as I am amused by that. Yeah, I don't think we get the option to just go back. Oh, hang on. I'd like to take a break from the game. Oh, does that mean the real world, the actual real world? We're operating on multiple levels here. I just want to get back to the kitchen. Yeah, that's exactly where the mustard is. I'll save. Stand on this very spot until you return. Take me to the kitchen. Take me to the kitchen. Take me to the kitchen. Okay. I don't really need to save. That was sort of a lie, but alright. 12. Because they haven't told me that I've quit, so I think I'm all right. This is my house, incidentally. Kitchen. There's a tea bag as well, because I didn't pick any of this stuff up. Because like the first puzzle, when you get the game installed, the first puzzle is pick which companion you want, and you're given a choice of 4, and the puzzle there is, 3 out of the 4 will kill you. Like, immediately. As soon as you try and get out the first run, they'll fuck up in some way and you'll both end up dead. And so the puzzle is you just have to know that it's Nada that you're meant to go with. And I was so irritated by realising that, having gone through everybody else, that, yeah, on the 9th playthrough of this section, I was like, well, apparently I don't need any of these things, so I can leave them. The mustard, which we will now take. And this sandwich. And I don't think he's going to let us take the chocolates, because those were for his girlfriend who's now dumped us. So, he's not too pleased about that. I can't open the freezer. Can we have the towel? It's just a picture of a hand towel. The real ones are stacked inside the cabinets that can't be opened. Okay, quite like that. Take the dishes. Dishes aren't going to serve you very well in this game. Sink. Smell the sink. Pungent odour of chemical disinfectants. Gonna have to play this at some point. Oh, well, that's nice. It's nice that people are sort of amused by it. think we've got everything. And I feel a bit more confident now, knowing that presumably in most cases we can come back. Oh, good, Spam. Go away, Spam. Thank you. Not today. Right. Back to the game. Let me in. It's nice to have you back, Doug Mundane. Let's see now. Where were you in the game? Just a moment. Grundy Golem studies you expectantly, and then we're back in. Okay. Well, the mustard wasn't for this part, come to think of it. Tea bag? That seems vaguely relevant. I'm thinking of making things old. Lemon juice and tea. I don't think the tea bag's going to help. I'm going to waste the tea bag on the brown paper. I'm almost surprised to admit that I'm happy to see you again, Doug Mundane. How are things back in your homeland? It was peachy. Knew you'd be back for more. Xanth is where you belong for the present, Doug Mundane. Okay. Hello there, Jabu. How are you doing? The Daily Chicken's got a sound effect on a chicken now. You impressed? Where am I going? Is it? Yeah, it is. It's through the thing. And then that way, that way, that way.
I know a way you can upgrade your operating system, and you don't have to wait 7 light years. You don't even have to wait 7 months.
And it's a 3rd generation, like me. So it must be really good.
That's right. It's OS2 Warp, the next generation operating system.
Isn't that dreadful? When I saw that, I thought it was one of the most cringeworthy things I'd ever seen. It sort of boggles my mind that it was okayed through so many different levels of IBM, and at no point did anyone notice that she's not from Next Generation. I also would quite like to have heard the conversation she had with her agent when she came off stage. What the fuck did you put me up for? They didn't even know who I was. Anyway. Right. I'm going to put some mustard in this bun. That's going to threaten the hot dog. Mustard. Bun. You have to unscrew the cap. Alright. Mustard. Bun. You squirt a healthy serving of mustard onto the bun. The hot dog, disturbed by the presence of the loaded bun, melts into the lake, yelping in distress. Get out of it. To be fair, Voyager is the Next Generation after Next Generation, isn't it? Or did DS9 come in between? DS9 was in between. I think, but only just. Maybe that's why she said she's 3rd generation. Yeah, I think DS9 came before Voyager. Yeah, it's true. Incidentally, you may be questioning, did IBM get permission from Paramount to do that? To, you know, compare their OS2 Warp operating system to Star Trek? You know, did they have to pay for a license? And the answer is they did not get permission. They didn't pay for anything, and Paramount sued the shit out of them for it. So again, what on earth was anybody at IBM doing? Anyway. DS9 was in between and she's 4th. Yes, true. 3rd Next Generation. ABP would know. Yeah. Right. What are we doing? Can I just carry on now that the dog's gone? Is that how it works? I've got a mustard-filled bun for no real reason. Ooh. Ah, charcoal. Excellent. You're standing before an impenetrable wall of fire. A piece of charcoal lies on the ground. Nada walks at your side. Well, we're having the charcoal because we know exactly where that needs to go. And I assume we die if we go anywhere near that. I don't have obvious means of putting it out yet. Well, I know where I need some charcoal. I'm going to get an animated man again. Here he is. Mustard-filled bun. Maybe you need a plain sausage. White sausage. Yum. Fine, tubular tunnel. wacky music for some reason. Back out here and then that way. That way, that way, that way. And then map. Can't remember which way I'm going. That way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay. Charcoal rubbing time. Look at that. You carefully run the coal back and forth against the surface of the brown paper, producing a rubbing of the previously illegible plaque. 10 points. Okay, so give us that then. Can I now read it? Max Surefire Cracker Mix, a tasteful blend of flour, I've got some of that, and fire water baked to a golden brown for your dining enjoyment. Okay. I'm not really sure how that's helped, but fair enough. Recipe unlocked. Yes, true. Get on. Here we go. Let's have a bit more of an examine of that fire. Oh, I don't need the animation every time. Can you just be standing there? There we go. Right, we're going to do a save because we're definitely going to die. And I'm going to have another thingy. What are they called? Choco bomb. Oops. Brain chocolate / chocolate brains. Well, we can't carry on, and it's telling us that we can't carry on, so I guess there isn't a great deal that we can do. What do you think we should do now, though? I think there's more to be learned from the fireman, Doug. He seems to know this place pretty well. Oh, of course, because we couldn't talk to him because of the dog. I was thinking he just didn't want to talk to us. Okay, fireman, talk. How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you, laddie. Pretty wimpy dog, huh? Are you stuck in there or what? Does anything interesting ever happen here? Hi, fire dude. You know it's kind of hot in here. Can you direct me to 36th Street Station? Microdosing caffeine, theobromine, and anandamide. Those are good words. Are you stuck in there or what? Stuck in where, laddie? Stuck in that lava stuff. About as stuck as you are out there, I suppose. You wouldn't happen to have any booze on you, would you? Pretty wimpy dog, huh? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with the word wimpy, Sonny. Is it a kind of mundane dog? If so, yes, he is a beautiful wimpy. Does anything interesting ever happen here? Occasionally. My ancestors have long told the legend of Mac, a fearless traveller like yourself, trapped once within this cavern. With pyrotechnics and wit, he managed to pass through the wall of fire ahead. So we get through the fire with a pun again, then. It's the stuff that makes chocolate young feel nice. There you go. Chocolate chemistry we're doing tonight. Oh, fine. Where can I find this Mac you mentioned? Well, we've got his recipe. Dead for centuries. He's only a legend. I have no way of authenticating it. I was told the story by my grandfire mother when I was a wee 5. That's not good enough. I need to know more. Some say that Mac hurled an explosive device that actually cracked the firewall, spreading the flames for a moment so that it could pass through. Well, you mean like a surefire cracker mix? Firewater. I think firewater is going to be the pun then. Oh, the fireman hands you a strange, small wine ski with firewater in it. Oh, okay, it's not a pun, he just gives it to us. Fair enough. 3-letter X's on it. Right, well, we can probably put that into our mortar, which already has flour in it. Some of the hooch into the mortar. The fireman snatches the wineskin back from you. That's pretty rude. What do I do for you now, Sonny? There's no option for give me that back. Can you tell me anything else about the legend of Mac? Let's see. This guy named Mac found some way of parting the flames of the firewall above us. That's all I know. That's not good enough. You're not a real fireman. You're just a bunch of lava. I'm as real a fireman as you're going to find in all of Xanth, Sonny. Is it always so hot in here, Mr. Fireman? Are you kidding? It's unseasonably pleasant in the cabin today. Oh, is this firewater? Oh, where did it go? Oh. This contains some firewater and some flour. Tasteful blend of flour and firewater. Baked to golden brown, right, in here by any chance? Soon glows a hot red. Take that back again. Busy cursor. Lengthy busy cursor. Okay. You can keep your wineskin, mate. I don't care. So, is that now baked? Confused. Should I have left it in for longer? Soon glows a hot red. Am I missing something? Flour, firewater, baked to golden brown, so maybe just wait. Should we talk to Nova? You need to mash the ingredients together. Sorry. Didn't realise I was meant to be pestling. Oh. Take that back, Ren. Don't know why that takes so long to load. Anyway, pestle in the mortar. A ball of dough soon forms. Okay. Dough in the oven. Soon goes a hot red. This guy just keeps taking the wineskin back from me. Is that cooked now? No, it's still dough. Put the dough back in there again then. Do you have anything to say about this process? It's time to bake the cracker. You need to find a place to cook it. Somewhere extremely hot. I mean, I guess I just leave it in there. Oh, the dough's risen. There we go. Taking on a glossy yellow texture. Right. Give us that. Assuming that means it's actually cooked. It has not. It's still dough. Right, so I'm just being impatient then. It needs to sit in there for longer. I will talk to you again. I'm ready for some more adventuring now. Cracker has turned a light golden brown. That's what we want, isn't it? To a golden brown. So, no, I think it's just burnt. Glossy yellow is not golden colour. It's true. Oh, I think I've burned it all. Oh, and we've lost. What a mean game. Fine. Okay. Talk to the fireman again. Hello, Mr. Fireman. What do we have to say to you to get that? Does anything interesting ever happen here? Pyrotechnics and wit. We're going to find him. That's a neat story. Ooh. Oh, I got 10 points for insulting him. That's pretty weird. Don't tell me anything else. Strange. More wineskin. Okay, pour that in the mortar. And then grind it up a bit. Ball of dough. He takes his wineskin back. The dough goes in the oven. I talk to Nada. Comes out a git. Glossy yellow, talk to Nala again. There we go, get it, get it! Crumbles into dust as it cools. Amid the ashes you find a blue firecracker. Okay. Weird. That is the ancient firecracker of Maxsoon. Son. Be careful what you do with it. Where did you find it, Sonny? Lying in that place where your brain would be if you had one. Not telling him sick of being called Sonny. I'm going to commence with some firecracking presently. I think you may wish to recede at this time, Sonny. That's the best one. Apparently frightened by the sight of Max Cracker, the fireman melts back into the lake. A menacing arm rises from the lake and points its index finger directly at your head. You dirty rat, you made my fireman run away. I'm not going to do the accent. You's better get your sorry butt out of here, or I shoots you. Where'd you come from? Why are you burning mad? Didn't anyone ever teach you that it isn't polite to point? How many other kinds of fire denizens are in there? Oh. Why are you burning mad? I live here, okay? What'd you do to my fireman? He seemed afraid when he saw this cracker I made. What cracker, kid? I hear some guy named Mac invented it. Is he going as well? 3 points. Okay, can I set it off now? Now that I've frightened everyone with my pyrotechnics. I assume I just fling it because I can't set fire to it. I can't light it, I mean. Oh, I can, apparently. I'm not sure what with. It's an unlit firecracker. Let's smell the firecracker. It smells a bit like gunpowder. You light the firecracker's fuse. Oh, on the fire. Yes, no, that seems wildly dangerous. Oh, and I've thrown it, have I? The fire's not gone out. I should have saved, you're quite right. Why has the fire not gone out? Did we make it wrong? No, it's definitely not in my inventory. Hello, lava people? The ground... Oh, okay, I just had to walk away. The ground shakes, you hear an explosion nearby. It's a bit weird, but alright. Crevice. That's a good word. A smouldering crevice is all that remains of the firewall. Well, that certainly calls for a save. Team. Okay. Ooh, birdies. Gaping hole in the ceiling lies several feet above your head. Now that looks hungry. Well, we've got a rope. Do you want me to grappling hook again? Ah, there we go. When I throw the hook at the gaping hole, it whistles toward the opening, makes contact with the surface and becomes firmly lodged. Climb the rope. Struggle the rope, praying that the grappling hook doesn't fail. You feel a few of your precious items falling from your pockets into the lava below, but you persist and are soon safely through the opening. Ooh. A small violet gem emerges from within the hilt of the sword and glows slightly. What is happening to this sword? We've done it. We've escaped the region of fire. This must be the edge of the region of water. This just keeps getting better and better. Are you serious, Doug, or are you just being sarcastic? Serious? Good. I'm glad to see that you're gaining an appreciation of our fair land, Doug. Can I have my hook back? Try to wrest the grappling hook from the ground, but are unable to do so. I must admit, I do quite appreciate the fact that it does clear out your inventory with quite regularly. It doesn't go all Simon the Sorcerer where you've got 900 items in your inventory and none of them do anything. The shore are immense, obviously from some distant Xanthian epoch. That's a good use of the word epoch. Peninsula, small waves lap up against the side of the peninsula you're standing on. The land tapers to the width of the path in the distance. As it approaches a small bridge, beyond the bridge lie forests and a prominent mountain. Too late, the crack is gone. Yes, that's true. Alright, I guess we go forwards. I don't want to use anything. Body of water. Placid body of water laps up against the peninsula, leading down to the bridge just ahead. Scenery. Beautiful steep mountains flanked by lush verdant forest stretch out before you beyond the small bridge in the distance. Sky. If you're a bird, you can fly around in it. It's the best description of sky I've heard in a long time. Right, forwards. Onwards. Stop, pay troll. You stand before us. Oh, hello. A strange troll in a lab coat ambles from beneath the bridge and stands directly in front of it. You be a wee lad, me sees. Not much meat on the small bones to chew, and a sweet nargalass in tow, me sees. Together the two would make a fine meal of three. I mean, you'd actually eat us alive. What's this toll the sign mentions? Please don't eat us, Mr. Troll. We mean you no harm. You mean actually eat us alive? Oh yes, I'll crunch your bones and eat you both whole. Any questions? Yes, I did have a question. Would you eat us because you're hungry, or just to be mean? Which one of us would you eat first? How many mundanes have you eaten? That could be a good line. How many nagas have you eaten? How many other trolls have you eaten? I guess I don't have any more questions. Right. Would you eat us because you're hungry, or just to be mean? It isn't my nature to eat passers-by. I'm not mean-tempered, I'm just doing my job. Which one of us would you eat first? Probably ye, mundane. Ye would make a nice appetizer. Your naga friend would be the main course. How many mundanes have you eaten? We don't get many mundanes around here, boy. You'd be my first. How many nagas have you eaten? 258. How many other trolls have you eaten? Trolls eat other trolls never. We don't like the taste of we. We only like to crunch on strangers like ye. I guess I don't have any more questions. Now will you be paying my fee? What's this troll toll the sign mentions? I exact a fee from every traveller who'd cross this bridge, you see, although some I do let pass for free. Why do you let some pass for free? Sometimes the mood just hits me. Are you in the mood right now? No. Please don't eat us, Mr. Troll. We mean you no harm. Give me a reason why, and then you may not die. Hard carrying liberals. Yeah, I'm just going straight for that one. Not good enough. Oh well. We're generally good-natured, well-managed adventurers. Not good enough. We'll do something for you for free. For free? No fee? Yes, then you can help me. We'll do whatever you request. Actually, we do charge a small fee. Name the task, we'll perform it. We've changed our minds. We'll do whatever you request of us. Are you sure you'll help me? We're not. Oh, that was the wrong choice. The troll wrenches you from Nada, carries you down under the bridge, and proceeds to eat you limb by limb. Oh well. Don't trolls have a reputation for eating young boys in Mundania as well as Xanth, Doug? Yeah, I suppose they do. I guess I screwed up again. Dear oh dear. Oh, we're all the way back here. I thought I'd saved after this. Okay, I suppose I should probably... Okay, good. Serious, good. And save before we reach the troll. Okay, next is live. Any question? Any more questions? What's the troll? Yes, been free, in the mood. Really good natured, we'll do something for you for free. We'll do whatever you request. Yes, tell us what you want. This I require of thee. I lost a small key that is of the utmost importance to me. It's lost somewhere within my home below, but exactly where I do not know. Bring me this key, and I'll waive my fee. What does the key look like? Silver it is in colour, small it is in size. You sure do talk funny, troll. Just fetch the key, punk, my fee ye will pay. What does this key unlock? The key you seek unlocks a case in my lab. Within the case are the products of my ingenious work. If you return the key, I may show these things to you, but be warned, I'll only wait so long for the key. Where is your home? Under the bridge, as I've already told you. Fetch me key, boy, and bring it to me, lest I lose my patience with you and exact my fee. What if I just cross the bridge and never come back? Oh, you'll be back. Of that I am sure. You'll not get far if you do not find me key. Can you direct me to the gap chasm? I haven't the foggiest mundane. Find me key or pay me fee. Okay, we're off to find the key. Good luck. Find the key and return it to me. What an upsetting amount of rhyming. How do we get under the bridge then? Now we can't cross it, we'll die. Water? No. Path? I don't know how we get under the bridge. What do you think we should do now? I'll locate the troll's key. Could be around here somewhere. Everything in this game is very fair. Yes, everything in the game has been completely fair. Quite like that. Fairness on a scale I'm not sure I've ever seen before in a game. It's so fair it's easy. It's embarrassing how fair it's been. It must be difficult to devise such a fair game. Well, there we go. That's us told. Oh, we can go down, look. The troll's house. We've got a troll, table, chair, lamp, painting, chandelier. It's quite a nice house. Wouldn't have expected a troll to have such a nice house. Let's look at things. When their chandelier hangs in the centre of an otherwise featureless ceiling, it casts a bright light upon the room. Chair, elegant green upholstered chair, occupies a corner of the troll's living room. Large wooden table, middle of the room, surface is bare. Lamp. No, not quarters. Lamp. Occupies one corner of the carefully appointed living room. Quarters. Standing in the troll's lavishly decorated living quarters, a small fire warms the damp room. A classically styled statue occupies a prominent place at the foot of a staircase leading to a bedroom to the north. Stylish wooden furniture, elegant sofas, a chair, lighting, and an ornate fireplace complete the picture of this lavishly decorated living room. How charming. Can I have your pillow? Nothing especially notable about the pillow. Yes, but I want to steal it. Reach toward the troll's pillow, he leans slightly in your direction with a malicious look on his face. Well, at least he didn't just eat us. That's progress. We must be friends now. What about the fireplace? Enter the fireplace. The troll's fireplace is of late Victorian design. It's nice to look at, but it's probably pretty uncomfortable inside. Look at the fire. A small fire burns away under the troll's elegant mantelpiece. Painting. Abstract painting I don't much care for. The troll clearly has quite erudite tastes in art. Let's look at the statue. Medium-sized marble statue in the Greek Revival style. Foot of the staircase. Well, I think we should go this way. Okay. Troll's lab is a tidy room with a woodwork bench on one wall, a metal tool locker, a sink, and a deep well. Sink and a faucet. Tool chest, well. Junk. Oh, buttons. I smell a puzzle. Bench. Junk. Let's look at the junk. All sorts of weird tools and gadgets in here you don't recognise. It's a workbench of standard design. The troll has tools arrayed on the wall before it that we're not allowed to be interested in. Look at the buttons. Ordinary looking green button. Underneath is a small plaque with the words open lower. Open upper. Close both. Pressed flush. Okay, so that's the pressed one of the both. They're both closed currently. Tool chest is locked because he lost the key. Right. Well. Deep circular ceramic well lies embedded in the floor of the troll's lab. You see a shiny metal key at the bottom of the well. Oh. And we can't use our rope because it's stuck. Interesting. Okay. Keep looking around, I guess. I don't want to take it. There we go. The large sink contains no water. That's a bit of a clue. You turn the faucet on. The sink fills with water. I don't know why I did that. Sploosh. Can you turn it off again? Let's turn it off before we all drown. Okay, good. Oh, and then the water's disappeared. Okay, I guess there's no plug. Right, we go upstairs. Have you found the key yet? I'm still looking. I should have it any minute now. You best be finding it soon, or you will see me exact me fee. Oh dear. What's forward as opposed to upwards? I assume one of these we exit. Troll isn't going to let you up into his bedroom, and presumably up takes us back outside again. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to do that. Shall we talk to him? Have you found the key? Oh, okay. How are we going to get the key out of the... Oh, I suppose we're going to have to push buttons. Let's push open lower. Appears to be jammed. What about that one? The red button pops back up. Okay, so we've opened... Was that open upper? I think that said. Yeah. We've opened it, whatever it is. Can I go in or will I die? I think I'm probably going to die. Enter the well. If you tried to scale the vortical well of the... If you tried to scale the vortical... I can't speak. You read it for yourself. Okay. And there's nothing... She's not going to say anything useful. Okay, there's got to be some way of getting water into the well. If we can't fill the well, we're definitely hosed. That's pretty strong language for you, princess. Strong words for a serious situation. We're going to be troll food if we don't recover that key. I get your point. The key is the key to our escape. Okay, so... I don't really have anything hose-ish. Oh, loading. Okay. I thought we were going to die. There's not really anything hose pipey out here either. And I can't go up. Should we just turn... Oh, hello Ray. Thank you for checking in. How you doing? Excuse me. You know what I haven't done? That I keep on trying to remind myself to do, and I haven't done it to anybody who's arrived tonight. But I'm going to try and do shout-outs. Who was here? I can't remember how to type. This will take ages, of course, because I don't have a bot that will allow me to go through people quickly, so... Do that one. Hello? No, oh, I've broken it. I've broken it. This is going well. There we go. There's a shout-out. And I think I now have to wait 2 minutes to do the next one, don't I? Everybody that does the streamer bot shout-out thing, does that override the time limit somehow, or have I imagined that? Holes. Let's just turn the tap on and leave it on for some reason. Nice festive lights, yes, that's Dora's little decorative lights there. Turn the faucet on. I mean, I guess it's not really gonna just fill the well though, is it? Shoutout has a cooldown, but the SO from Shoutout Guru, I think, or Mix It Up, has no cooldown. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of what I'd got that impression. Okay, so yeah, that's not just going to fill the room up. But then we still don't have anything hose-ish. Let's see if anything has changed outside. Please don't eat me. Okay, we're still not dead. Yaw. There's FTP doing a Dora emote there. I assume if I go that way, I die. I'm gonna find out. Ah, a handy hose. Shortcut, long way. Can I turn this off? I should probably just look at it first. Strange hydrant stands on the edge of the water. It's turned on, small jets of water leaking from the attached hose. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it off then. Can I have that? Oh, that was remarkably easy. Downstairs. Over here. Presumably turn the tap off first. Oh, itchy head. Attach the hose to the fall. Oh, clever. Different size. Sure. No, that doesn't really make any sense. Okay. Good. I'm assuming there isn't actually a time limit on this. There might be. Let me go this way. Isn't that always the case? Yeah, I think it probably is. Every time I try and attach a hose to a pipe, it involves a certain amount of jamming and swearing, so yeah, I think that's probably always the case. What is this? It's just some water. Think of all the possibilities. Swim in the water. Yeah, time for recreation. Back to work. The game's afoot. You drink it? Drink a few mouthfuls of the clear water by inserting your face directly into it and slurping it down. Fair enough. Read the sign. Tall white signpost has 3 signs. Long way, wrong way, shortcut to success. I feel like if we go that way... Well, no, I thought if we went to this location we'd die. So maybe we can carry on anyway. Is there anything I can do with this? It's a huge green hose you're holding in your hand. That shout-out's probably expired by now. Ow. Oh, broken. Ouch. I think I've spelled that right. There we go. Look at that. Ah, I'll be a professional streamer yet. Lol, professional. Anyway, right. Trees. I spent a long time wondering what this place would be like without them. I'm just going to keep walking. Oh, okay, you can't go that way. I mustn't go that way. I wouldn't take the troll's threats too lightly. Okay. Maybe the key isn't around here somewhere. Just seeing how far I could go. Never run away from anything. Okay. So presumably if I go that way I get the same. Okay. What happens if I just turn that on with no hose attached? It just fills a lake. Can I attach that? That's interesting. It wrecks the text. Oh, you just attach the hose with the water surging out of it. That seems fair. Try that again. But then where does it go? Just into the water. Well, I'm having it. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'm having it. We can go back. Oh no, we're not allowed. What? I've always wanted to return fire. That joke doesn't really work, does it? Not returning to the lava cave with you, and I'll downgrade my opinion of you significantly if you go. Well, I guess we're not going that way. You don't stream, but thanks for the thought. Fair point. I've definitely never seen you stream FTP. It's not a thing you do. Down. I've got no idea. Can we? No, we can't talk to the troll because he just says, have you found the key yet? Can I press this button yet? No. Okay, what happens if we press this button? Does that affect the hose pipe outside? I mean, I don't really know why it would, or why that would matter. It does. No, it doesn't. That's because I've disconnected the pipe. The hose, excuse me. Yeah. How very puzzling. That wasn't meant to be a pun. Climb the sign. Okay. Can I have the sign? Can we talk to the sign? You see, it's all well and good having a laugh at me for talking to inanimate objects, but several inanimate objects in this game have talked back, so it's not that silly. I mean, I can't even see like something I could... I don't know what we could do. We could turn this lake into a big cup of tea. Okay. There's got to be a tea bag, tea joke. And I think that's going to be coming at some point. Can we put it in the jar? No. Next. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. So I can count 2 minutes. What I'm doing. Can we open the bench? The drawers are merely decorative, they don't open or close. Put hose in the well. Oh. Okay. Turn the tap on. Certain water flows through the hose and into the well. Okay. Brilliant. Soon need even water to hear the troll approaching. I'll have to explain to him there was a busy cursor preventing me from turning the tap off. Oh. We lost. I don't really understand why we lost for that, but we lost. Like, that logic's silly. The only reason that didn't work is because the game wouldn't let us turn the tap off. Oh, and also I don't have the hose at this from this save. Fine, sure. Turn that off. Give us the hose. Back in there again. Down. Left. Save at this point. I don't see how this is going to go any differently though, unless it's something to do with these buttons, but I still don't really understand what they do. Press that. And the tab on. And now I've just got a busy cursor. It's perfectly happy for me to let me turn the tap off when the hose isn't in the sink. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's just silly, isn't it? What can I do differently there then? Boink. There we go. I'm going to have some more brain chocolate. Brain chocolate. Coloured buttons on the lab wall might be important in the operation of the well. Experimenting with them might be worthwhile. Have you checked out the labels below? I have. Open lower. Open upper. Close both. But I can't press that one. Hit it with a sword. Hit it with a T. Hit it with a jar. Hit it with a tea bag or a book or some plastic or some glasses. Yeah, so I can't press that button. We've tried both combinations of this. We've had the blue button pressed and we've had the red button pressed, and both of them the water overflows. So we must need to press the green button. But we can't. Can we press the already pressed button? No. What about hitting that one? Hitting that one now? No. Maybe we didn't try it with the red button. Close both. So we'd have to have one of them open, surely, because presumably it means like an outlet. You know, a drain at the bottom of the well. I don't know why there are two, though. Did I turn off the other tap? Shut up, troll. I did. It's not that then. No, I just saved. I'm going to save again. In the same place. Turn the tap on. That's not what I wanted. Turn the tap on. So that's with the blue button pressed. Yep, we're gonna drown again. Oh, no we don't. I guess I didn't do it with the blue button pressed before. Okay, fine. No, the water. Oh, I was assuming you were going to tell me there was a key. Can I now go in the water? You swim to the bottom of the well, recover the missing key and resurface feeling refreshed. Okay, we can turn that off again. Don't suppose it really matters, but, you know, I don't like to leave taps on. Okay. Hello, Mr. Troll. Yes, I've got it right here. You have me key. Give it me. Yes, this is it. Hee hee. Now the fun will really begin, you will see. What specific fun were you referring to? For your second test, you must solve one of the clever puzzles I've devised. Only when you've solved one and showed it to me will I set you free. Oh. The troll takes the metal key and darts into his lab. He returns a few moments later carrying 3 square trays which he arrays atop the tables in the living room. To attempt to solve one of my puzzles, pick it up and play with it for a while. You may try any of the puzzles as many times as you wish, but I'll not let you leave until it has been done. The match puzzles are very easy, so you must complete 3. I had a horrible feeling this is going to irritate me. Save. Matchsticks, blocks, pentominoes. Look at matchsticks. Same size as the other puzzles. Okay, let's play matchsticks. Oh, I need to pick it up. Take out. And then play. Okay, move 2 matches to make squares. This is the sort of thing I would have known when I was a kid. So like that and that. Correct. 3 matches to make 2 squares. No. 3 matches to make 2 squares. Oh, in addition to that one. No, not in addition to that one, in total. Oh, I see, squares. The whole thing could be in square. In which case... No, that still doesn't work. Well, am I not always going to end up with spare matches? Oh, no. Well, not really. I can put that there and that there. And that. Well, that's 2 squares. One's inside the other. Okay. It's a bit weak, but fair enough. 4 matches to make 2 squares. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 matches to make 3 squares. Three matches to make 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 to make 3. That's unpleasant. 4 to make 3. unless you made... Right. Yeah, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 to make 4. 1, 2, 3. Good grief, how many of these are there? 4 to make 4. Hmm. Two, three. Yeah, I've got 4, but I need to move 2 more matches. Nope. Excuse me. This game has some musical jams too. Yeah, tunes are pretty good, aren't they? To make 4 squares. See, plenty of ways that I can move 3 matches to make 4 squares, but not 4 matches. Right amount of catchy but not noticeably repetitive. Yeah, pretty decent. In general, the whole game is quite a lot higher quality than I was expecting, I think, if I'm to be honest. Because I assumed, you know, from the sort of middling reviews that I read and the fact I'd never seen anybody stream it, I assumed it must be considered either it didn't run at all or it wasn't very good. But I'm quite enjoying it. Though, you know, I could do without a big bunch of logic puzzles and well, I suppose the whole game's logic puzzles, really. 4 matches to make 4 squares. Come on now. It says squares. Does that include rectangles? It doesn't include rectangles, but it does. You are allowed to do, and in fact are required to do, things like that. So, oh, I need to get rid of that one. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've just solved it. Brilliant. So that, I'm pointing with my finger, that's not going to work. So that was 1 square inside a larger square, which is also allowed, which is a bit strange. 2 matches to make 5. 1, 2. That would seem to be it. Okay. 3 to make 5. 1 there. 2. 3. No. Okay. 1. Wait a minute, that's not right. Because we've got 5 and a spare one. Okay, so that's not right. Yeah. We need to make a larger one. 2. No. Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe a 5th one there or something. No. Let's do, if we move 3 matches. It's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only move one more. It's not going to work. You can see it. 3 to make 5. I assume there must be a larger one, a smaller one inside a larger one to make it add up. 1, 2. No, because you end up with a spare match if you do that. That's essentially the same thing again. Ah. There we go. 4 to make 5. Maybe there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Is it? No, presumably not. 1, 2. Yeah, there's not enough matches to do that. Intriguing. One, 2. No. Want to make 5. No, there's not enough matches to do that. You'd need like another 2. Okay, so it has to be a larger one containing a smaller one. Which feels like it will be there and that one. Which is what I tried first and didn't work. Again, it feels like there's not enough matches. I mean, evidently there must be enough matches. 1, 2, 3. But nothing in the middle. One, 2, 3, 4. Still not enough. Three, 4, 5. Oh! Dear oh dear. Okay, that's those done. Now we've got a bunch more. Winner. Blast! I thought that puzzle would have been harder for you. Oh well, you've earned your freedom and may take the puzzle with you as well. Oh! Makes no difference to me. Take this crowbar. I'm sick of it. A marvellously arbitrary way of giving us an inventory item. Now buzz off, kid, you bother me. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do the blocks and pentominoes then. I'm in the mood now. Can we do the blocks and the pentominoes as well? Oh, it's right. Oh, I might regret that. Yeah, I do regret that. The large block from the upper left to the lower left. Or I could not, if that's an option. But I might take the other ones as well. Oh. Oh. That interface is pretty weird. Right, okay. Manual Tetris. Oh, except I can't rotate anything. Ooh. It's a bit interesting. I'm going to give this a brief go and then I'm going to give up. Yep, that's me giving up. Good. That's how long that lasted. If I don't have to do them, then I'm not going to do them. Unless, am I supposed to do them to get other items from him, maybe? Fine, just in case. Can you really not? Oh, you can rotate it with the right mouse button. Right. I thought it was a bit odd that none of them seem to have a right corner. Okay, fine. Right mouse button. Hello, hello. Does anything fit in there? Yes. No. So no. Yeah, nothing's going to fit onto those. Oh, except that. I've just screwed this, haven't I? Yeah, because that doesn't fit anywhere. Do you know what? Sod it. I'm going to regret doing this because I'm going to forever wonder if I should have... Well, I've got them with me, so yeah, we can come back to them if I start feeling like I was meant to finish them. Although, if I've taken them away, the troll's not going to be around to give me anything. So that makes me think that actually they aren't required. Okay. Fine. I'm leaving then. Oh. Takes back the puzzles you haven't earned and replaces them. Oh, I see. Oh, another gem's appeared on the sword. We've only got that one puzzle. That makes me think we are supposed to do them then. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to save here. Puzzles is not a very good term. Let's call it lock puzzles. And then we'll leave. Okay. Get off. What do you think we should do now, Norbert? We need to fully explore. Okay, so we don't really have anything to say. Getting out of here isn't brain surgery. I can promise you that. Alright. The entrance to a darkened cave looms before you. A small waterfall spills over the nearby summit. You've escaped a terrible danger, Doug, but I fear that more serious threats lay ahead. I sense the presence of computer somewhere near. Computer? What's that? Its name is Computer, and it is the most evil machine in Xanth. If there is one place you don't want to visit, it is Pewter's lair. What could this Pewter do to us? I'm not exactly sure, but you can be assured it will be bad. You'd be lucky to escape with your life if you wind up in his lair. Why would Pewter want to mess with us? Pewter takes great pleasure in entrapping any adventurer who strays near his lair. Once trapped, he is renowned for mental torture of all sorts. He'd be oblivious to the game and wouldn't give you any breaks. I'm not afraid. No machine can harm me. I bet it's in that cave. You're probably right about the cave, Doug, but I wouldn't be too confident about your invulnerability to this evil machine. Moss. Pick. You've fooled with all the moss you want to. Anyway, this is just garden variety moss and completely harmless. Well, we'll eat it then. Doesn't look that appetizing. The waterfall looks wet. Alright, tunnel it is. You stand in the midst of computer, the most evil machine in all of Xanth. Human, Naga, why have you intruded here? We feel like you lured us here, whoever you are. I am computer, most powerful being in Xanth. I hear these demon dudes are pretty powerful too, Mr. Pewter. You look very powerful. What exactly are you? What do you want with this powerful bean? Powerful bean. Anyway, these demon dudes are pretty powerful. Demons cannot harm me. I don't see any demons around here, puny human. You don't look very powerful. In fact, where exactly are you? I am everywhere, inside everything, master of all, especially in cave. What do you want with this powerful bean? I want nothing to do with you, insignificant human. Why are we here? We were in the middle of an important game. You seem to have a problem with lowercase letters, oh mighty one. That's a good answer. Your words are non sequitur. Your thoughts are uncoordinated. You must be exterminated. These words sound familiar. Does the name Nomad ring a bell? Okay, whatever. What's next, Pewter? Your future is in my hands, puny mortals. Why are we here? We were in the middle of an important game. Now you'll play a real game. I will explain the rules only once. If you fail to remember them and break them in any way, your game will be forfeit. But I'm already playing another game. Now you are playing another unless you wish to resign. Yeah, this sucks. I'm hitting the road. No, I'll hang around for a while. Which is the least likely to result in death. This sucks. I'm hitting the road. Mundane player resigns. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we have to defeat computer. Good. 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 Fine. I'll hang around for a while. Mundane player changes his mind. Rules follow. Oh, Jesus. Computer will give description in word. Player must select single letter from platform to add to supplied word. New letters spell answer to description. Place letter inside cylinder and closed door. After 3 wrong answers, you lose. After 5 correct answers, you win. Description in word. Player must select single letter to add to supplied word. New letters spell answer to description. I don't think I understand, but I guess we'll figure it out. I should really have saved. Oh well. That sounds hard. Game begins. Question 1. Give me the name of asparagus weapons that may be found in Xanth. The hint word is reaps. Supply a letter. I happen to know, because I've read the compendium, that the weapon he is referring to is asparagus spears. And I guess that's the spear, so the missing letter is an S. Oh, I see. E, P, D, S. Give the S. Oh, in the cylinder. Do I put it in the cylinder? Right, so I open the door, I put the S in the cylinder. Do I close the door? Flashes and whirs and a high-pitched noise fills the air. The S tile is ejected. Oh, but I got 3 points, okay. Correct. The answer is asparagus spears. Lucky guess. Try again. Question 2. Name a type of Xanthian fruit that can cause blindness. The hint word is seat supply letter. Oh, but if I'm allowed to come back here, then I can read this. A fruit that can cause blindness. The clue is the word seat. Blind dates. In which case, it's a D. Well, if we can just cheat. Points. Correct. The answer is blind dates. Lucky guess. Try again. Question 3. Name the type of shells from which the finest paper in Xanth is made. The hint word is Cane's supply letter. Type of shells from which the finest paper in Xanth is made. Magical things? Because shells are not plants. Or, well, related to creatures. Okay, I don't think it's any of those. Magical things? Get wall, I don't know what that is. Okay. Magic stuff. Lemon harangue pie. Springs, magic mirrors. Maybe it is a plant then. Shells from which paper is made. Oh, hello. What did I just say? Paper shell pecans. The shells of the paper shell pecan are the source of the finest Xanthian paper. Because of this, the pecans themselves are an extremely valuable commodity. I can't remember what the word was. Pecan, though, is going to be... So it's one of those 5 letters. Pecan. There's an A, there's an E. It could be a P, it's not a D, it's not an S. So it's one of those 3. I don't suppose, computer, you can tell me again. No, he said he's only going to say it once, didn't he? Need a hint, forgetful mundane. Yes, please, I forget all things. Oh, good. Canes. Pecan. Well, P's missing from that. Well, I don't know where the S. Pecans, I suppose, if you look for the S. Okay. P. P, P, P. There it is. Open the door. Fling the P in. Close the door. Points. Correct. The answer is paper shell pecans. Lucky guess. Try again. Question 4. Name the species of Xanthian beast that is 4-footed and gives notoriously bad advice. The hint word is rest. Supply a letter. I think I read this one as well. Bum steer, they were called. So I guess it's E. Steer. E. Open the door. Fling the E in. Close the door. Three whole points. Oh God, how many times do we have to do this? In the name of a human-headed quadruped with a horse's tail, hooves, and a cat's forelegs, the hint word is male. Supply a letter. Human-headed quadruped with a horse's tail. What is that? I'll look in the book. And then I'll go, oh yes, obviously. The word was male. I am not going to forget the word this time. Centaur? Gotta be a centaur. Yeah. Oh, hello. Four-legged animal has hooves, a horse's tail, cat's forelegs, and the head of a human. It's a lamia. So, it's A. Close. A. Open the door. A in. Close the door. Chocolate. Question 6. Name a delicious chocolatey Xanthian creature constantly annoyed by ducks. The hint word is sun. Supply letter. Chocolatey Xanthian creature constantly annoyed by ducks. Some. Chocolate mousse. This rare Xanthian creature tastes delicious if you can catch one and is constantly pestered by ducks and other waddling birds. I've forgotten the word again. No, completely blank. Moose. O is the word sun, in which case it's O. I think it was sun. There is no. Oh, there is an O. I'll ask the computer anyway. So, right. So now then. Open the door, fling the O in. This is taking long enough that I'm starting to wonder if it's a red herring. Might ask Nada in a minute. Question 7. Provide the name of the hooded vine with sharp thorns that strikes at moving objects. The hint word is okra. Supply a letter. Hooded vine with sharp thorns. Isn't that odd? It just wasn't that it was hard, Nada, it was that it was dull. But okay. Creatures. I've forgotten the word and I've forgotten the creature. Yep, now I can't remember either of them. Good. Talk to computer again. Hooded vine, sharp thorns, okra. Hooded vine, sharp thorns, okra. Cobra vine. Vicious hooded vine lies in wait for passers-by to approach it. It strikes at any movement in its general vicinity. The thorns of the vine are particularly sharp. Okra, so to be. Golden insect pursued by J. Son, the misguided mundane. The hint word is seal. Golden insect. Seal. Golden flea. Oh, Jesus. Golden fleas. Yep, Jason certainly went after the golden fleas. I've forgotten what the word was. Fleas, well it's F-L-E-A-R-S. Damn, we've got an F and an E. I'm going to have to ask the computer again. Seal, so it's an F. Open the door, fling the F in, close the door. What else do we have to do? Controversial multicolored garments in all of Xanth. The hint word is paints. Oh, 6 letters in the hint now. So it's going to be some sort of pants. Multicolored garments. There's not a category for clothes. Are they magical? Oh, gold panties. Right. I forgot again what the letters were, but it was. Oh, I'll just ask. Right, pant E, so it's E. E. There's the E. Open that, bring the E in, close the door. This needed like 4 questions at the absolute outside, and it's got at least 10. Provide the name of the small snarls that grow into huge dangerous trees. The hint word is gleams. Gleams. Small snarls that grow into huge dangerous trees. Gleams. Huge dangerous trees. Gleams. Huge dangerous trees. Gleams. Oh, hello, tangle trees, maybe? Gleams. Tangles, maybe? So a T? No, no T available. Hold on. Gleams. Could have sworn that would be a T. It would be tangle trees. Let's ask for that description again. Excuse me. Small snarls that grow into huge dangerous trees. The hint word is gleams. Surely that's tangles, in which case the missing letter is a T. But there is no T. Small snarls that grow into huge dangerous trees. It's not any of those. It's not particularly dangerous, it's not that. Is it a stinging Barbara Bush? Don't think so. Unless it's not in there, it's in this category instead. Nope. It's a cloud, isn't it? Nope. Absolutely convinced that has to be. Tangles. Ah, doesn't look like you've got a tile with the right letter to make another word from Glings. There must be some trick here we haven't figured out yet. Oh, good. This is getting complicated. I need more letters. Maybe there's some way of laying your hands on some other letters than the ones in the depression. Oh, in the depression, right. So... can we go in there? Take the cylinder. Hands off, puny mundane. The only puny mundane in my presence. Do not harm my exterior components, or I will be forced to eradicate you. It's quite blunt, isn't it? Rocks. Can we take the rocks? I was hoping we might be able to feed it rocks. Duct. Spout just above the machinery. Any other directions that I can go? No. Yes, fine. It's allowed to leave. Common sort of lights. Door is currently closed. Oh, I see. Okay, I have to put them down. Some other way of getting hold of letters. Well, I'm bugged if I know. Can I pick them up with plastic? Because then I'm not technically touching them. No, that doesn't work. It's just wires. Can I have them? No, I get told off again. Specific. I have no idea. In short, I have no idea. But it is also 9:10. So, I think I'm probably going to save it right there. Dunk. Computer. Assume we can't leave that way. No, we can't. Alright, fine. We will leave it there until, oh, no, not Thursday, because Thursday is Christmas Day. And I shan't be streaming on Christmas Day. But I will be streaming on Sunday. That will be Descent, though. And then back to this next Tuesday, I think. When's New Year's Day, actually, come to think of it? Probably back to this next Tuesday, unless we're not. That's what I'm going to go with. Right, let's find somebody to raid. Do, 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 do. Oh no. Assembler.net. Buttons all round. I'm Max playing Descent. That's quite funny. Let's have a quick look at that one. Okay. Do you know what? Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, all right. Oh, too many tabs. Where's my window gone? There it is. I'll go and raid Jog Risk, I think. Jog Risk. Spelled that right, haven't I? Yes, there we go. So yes, thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you all have a very nice holiday and whatnot, if you're having one. And yeah, I'll see you a couple of times before the new year, I guess. But otherwise, I will see you in 2026. I'm probably about to press that button. '26, that's right, F2P. We're already there. Terrifying.